Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. This is actually the second time I am recording this video. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit ill right now. Today we are going to play some Gwent, which is the card game from The Witcher 3. Now I tried to record this video a few days ago, and 20 minutes into the recording I gave up because I just couldn't stop coughing. It was awful. I think something about talking quietly almost set off my coughs, but I'm feeling a little bit better today, even though I'm still a bit blocked in my nose, so you might hear my voice sounding a little bit differently. But if anything, I think it sounds maybe a little bit deeper, which I quite like for ASMR anyway. So hopefully this video works out nicely. Now, if you don't quite understand Gwent, that's okay. It's the only card game I've ever really played. It's pretty simple, and I'm just going to play 3 different games of Gwent in Toussaint, which is the most beautiful place in all of the Witcher 3 game. And I'm going to talk you through the games and the cards that I'm playing as I play them. So whatever you're doing, get cozy, relax, and enjoy some rain sounds. So I actually got myself a cup of tea to help my throat, and I got distracted and now it's almost cold. Anyway, so this is the Gwent Never Fear, Skellige is Here questline. I have to collect the missing cards in the Skellige deck. So I have a few, 3 more Gwent games that I can go and play. Perhaps Gwent could help me.
Interested in the unusual. Got a special request. Just need to keep this between you and me.
You know well I shouldn't. Hey, who cares? How might I help?
Gwent, you play?
Of course she plays. Who doesn't play Gwent? Right, so I'm gonna play my Northern Realms deck. She's playing Skellige. So if you don't know, the different decks have different special abilities and different generic playstyles. So Northern Realms, the one that I'm playing, my special ability is if I win a round, I draw an extra card. So I like to try and win the first round. I actually can't remember the Skellige special ability off the top of my head. It's probably not very good. It's the worst deck. We're going to win this easy. Their decks specialise in ranged combat, which is this middle line on the battlefield. So we have these cards which represent either warriors or special abilities. The yellow here tells us which row they can go on, and then the top is how powerful they are. You'll see that some have these special icons. They mean different things. I'll talk through them as we go through, but I get to start by redrawing 2 cards. I'm going to redraw Gaunter. I'm going to keep the rest. So the reason I redrew the Gaunter card is because if I find Gaunter Odin, I play Gaunter Odin and he automatically draws 3 of those darkness cards. If I just play a darkness card, it just draws the other darkness cards. It doesn't draw Gaunter as well. So I always find it a bit of a waste. Right, so I want to win this round, and I believe I can. But I'm going to start with a spy. Spies go into the enemy's battlefield, but they draw me 2 extra cards. They've used a decoy, so they have taken my spy, which I'm okay with. They're probably going to play it again, and I can just decoy it with my decoy and play it again. So, one of the cards I drew was this guy. He has the handshakes symbol. Also, see, he played his spy. So, I'm going to take that spy. So, yeah. These handshake symbol. It's quite a good card. Because when you play another one, both of their points are doubled. And if you play a third one, they're all tripled. So they can be worth quite a lot. Now, my opponent has passed, which is a little bit annoying. Because I don't want to draw, so I have to play another card. I think what I'll do is be a little bit risky. I'll play my catapult. And then I'll pass. Now, I can probably win this round, but we'll see. I'm going to play a bunch of spies. I'm fine with losing this round because I can use all of my spies to gain extra cards while pushing them to play more cards. They have to win this round, otherwise they are out. Me giving them spies also gives them some points, so it's a little bit annoying. But that's why I like to play them second round, because look, they've got 30 cards, they're going to have a huge win. Interesting that they've used Biting Frost there on their own cards. Not getting lucky with these darkness cards, am I? Are they going to clear weather? Just feels really weird. I'm going to play this cow. Very interesting. Now, I actually believe I could win this round. Crazy as it is. I could just pass, or I could force them to play a little bit more. I'll force them to play a little bit more. Or encourage them to play a little bit more. I have the AI of the game set to the harder difficulty, but this just doesn't seem to make sense unless they have a clear weather and they're expecting me to think, oh, I can win, I'll use my clear weather, and then they win, but I just don't really understand. I'm going to keep playing. This is a good, strong deck for the next round. But I'm just going to keep seeing how things will go. Hmm. Yeah, now I'll stop. So I did lose that round. Probably could have won it, but let's take it to 3. We have a 10. Okay, I'm going to use... Gaunter. See, that plays all 3 of the darkness. I also want to horn my first row. But first I will scorch his 10. Her 10. The girl. That's fine by me. Let's play this. And bring back this guy. This is a little bit risky. Only if he had a villain Tretaneth, which she doesn't. So now I can use my Clear Weather card, which is my leader ability. I can play my villain Tretaneth, which would act as a scorch for the front row if the front row had 10 or more points in it, but it doesn't, so it just says it's a 7. I'm gonna add my handshake, so look, they're both 8 now, and then they're both 12 now. And then I have Oligerd, who, handsome babe. He has this plus sign, so I put him on the row and he adds 1 to every single card. But I also have Commander Horn, which you go do-do-do-do, and it doubles everything. It doubles everything after the abilities apply. So it's a really strong card. We've got Ciri. Now she is a hero card, symboled by this kind of sun effect. So they're not affected by Scorch, by Commander Horns, by Olgerd. So it's just a standard 15. And then may as well play our last card. 164. Not a bad score, to be honest. Not a bad score. Definitely could have won in round 2, but you know. So we got 100 crowns and a Madrone.
You shan't turn
I'm not sure of the pronunciation for that. Let's go to the butcher's now.
Meat of the freshest sort, hot sausage links, ripe blood pudding.
Now, we don't want any meat, we just want a game of Gwent.
Know you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
Seek something, I've got it.
So I think to mix it up, we will play the Nilfgaardian deck. Just checking that I don't have any other. That is pretty good. We have been interrupted by a little cat called Adam. Yes, he's looking at me like, me? I don't think so. I don't know if I don't know if this mic picks him up when he's meowing outside my room, but my old one that I used to use for ASMR did. So I have to let him in when he meows, otherwise he's just gonna sit there meowing. So if you hear some purring, that's what it is. Right, start the game. Now, the butcher is playing the Skellige deck, which I'm not very familiar with, so this one might be a little tricky. I want to make the most of my spies, ideally. Clear weather is probably good because the Skellige deck has something called Skellige Storm, which applies a storm effect to 2 rows, the back 2 rows. And that sets everybody to 1 on that row. I am going to actually re-roll my heroes. It's not quite what I wanted. It's not awful. It's not awful. Now I am going to start with Gwent or Dim. This is who we were talking about last time, so you get to see him in action. I play him. And then 3 of his buddies come up. Now they've basically just done the same thing as me, which is tough. I may end up losing this round, this game, but we'll see. My opponent has passed, so I can definitely win this first round, which would be good. I only need 21 to win, because I am the Nilfgaardian Empire, and my special ability is I win on a draw. I do feel as though it may be most beneficial to use this, and then we'll pass and I win. They lost, and I still have the card advantage, which is good. I'm hoping that they're gonna try and use some spies to get some more cards. Not that spy though. So the reason I wanted other spies is because I can use my decoys to pick them up, but this is a hero spy. It's like the best card in the game. And you can't pick that up. So, what do we do? I don't really have much to play here. You know what? I'm going to play my leader card. I'm going to look at 3 of their cards. They are some powerful cards. So we've got a 15 Siri who will bring out Roach. They've got Dandelion who acts as a commander horn. And they have this Berserker which can go quite crazy. Let's see what they go. They've used their horn. I'm alright with that. Again, this is like, it's tough. I actually might just scorch them. really not playing much. They're holding all their good cards, which is why I don't want to skip to the next round until they've used some of their good cards. I'm going to use Garrel. Okay. I might have to skip. Because I really don't have anything to work with unless he gives me some spies. Let's see. Adam. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I forgot about that. If you take it to the last round, they have 2 cards. Okay, so I think I will horn this row because I can use Oligid on it. Oh, they've played Roach. So they've still got Siri, but they have played Roach. This might be tight. I'm going to use this one to bring back Darkness, which is now level 8, but is also Scorchable. I do know that they have better cards in their deck. I'm going to take this back because I can play it again and get another card from my discard pile. There we go. They now have 2 8s, which if they've got a third will be even more, and I can scorch them. I don't know whether to risk it and use... I think I will. I'm going to use one of these to bring back this, which could get scorched. Okay, that's not too bad. They used their leader card, which means that this card is no longer worth anything. So I'm glad I used it when I did. Oh no. I know that the last card is Siri, so we've lost. And because of the cards that I have put down, I can't scorch them. I should have scorched them earlier. I can't even pick them up. Like... I could take this back, but then I need to scorch that and I need to scorch again. And yeah, they've played their Siri. Damn. I lost. That's crazy behaviour. They played really well. We'll have to do a rematch. Okay, I do want to stick with this deck, even though I struggled a little bit. Okay, let's win it this time. I'll go in first, and... Oh, my cards are even worse than last time. That's awful. That's really bad. Really, really bad. Hopefully this spy will give me more spies. I think maybe I just don't have many spies. I have all of these reses, but like absolutely nothing to like pick back up. I'm so determined to win with this deck, but I don't know if I can. I think I just don't have enough spies. I'm low-key trolling here. If I don't win this game, I will probably play a different deck. Oh my god, of course. Like, I should have loads of cards because of my deck, but I have nothing. And these were like a waste. This is risky. But it'll force him to play more stuff. I think I have to win next round, which I don't even know if I can. Oh, I had this card. I should have played that card. I forget that I have this. They've got Siri. Oh god. Yeah. It's pretty much over already. Let's see what they've got. Yeah, they've got Geralt. My opponent has passed. But they know I have to win. I can win with just... Who do I even have here? There's no one I can bring back. Bring back the cow, maybe. No, I can't. Oh, I can. Okay. I don't think the cow works twice. No, I won, but I know I can't win again. Like, got my cow back. And no, they have Geralt. There you go. There's Geralt. Let's forfeit. Okay. I'm gonna play my Northern Realms.
Meat of the freshest sort. What's...
No, you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
Damn, I've lost 100 crowns to this guy. This is so funny. Give me spies. Just give me spies, please. Dear God, give me spies. Are they having a laugh? Are they actually having a laugh? Right. I got one spy. Oh, think we might just be here this whole time, doing this. Okay. So. Let's play my spy. Okay, that's something. I've got my doubles. At least. I would have loved to villain threat on Earth right now. I could scorch him. That's something I could do. I won't though. I won't. I've got these two and a horn. I can do that. Let's play just one of them. See what else he plays. I'm actually gonna play a front row horn as well. Because I can play these two if I need to. My opponent has passed. I love when my opponent does that. I don't love it. I really don't. I need... What do I need? I need 6. Because this is worth a lot. I could probably save it and get it back. Or I could... I'm trying to think what is like the best way to win this. I think I'm going to actually play him. And then take back. I probably shouldn't have done that because I could use it on a decoy. A spy. But I win. I win regardless. Now give me a spy for winning. I got the cow. I got the fucking cow. It's fine. We play the cow. I think ideally I don't want to go to the last round. I really shouldn't have decoyed there. So silly of me. Should have just won and then I could have got it from my graveyard with this. What do I do? I'm going for the win. This is so risky. If I lose again, I'm actually trolling. They have an 8. I could scorch their 8 now. I'll do that. Okay. Oh, I can't use this because there's no weather. I can only use it when there's weather. Okay. I'll do this and hope I don't get scorched. That would be really sad. I did get scorched. I win anyway. We've only got one card. And mine is another. Finally, oh my god, honestly. That butcher who has just given me Skellige Storm, all of that for Skellige Storm is a joke. But that butcher was the hardest opponent I have ever faced. Like, what the hell? I kind of want to redeem myself. I hope to God. They don't have... Oh, okay. They've got Northern Realms. That's alright, I can work with that. Oh my god. Why? It's got too many hero cards. Scorch. Don't want another Scorch. No. Oh, I got Gaunter. Okay, what is this? Double the strength of all your siege units. Okay. I'm gonna play Gaunter. I always like to play Gaunter first. And I don't want them to win the first round because they will get card advantage. Only will I let them win if they have to use loads of cards to get the win. This is a joke. This is actually a joke. Why do I have so many? I don't mind them, I just prefer extra lower cards. You know what? I might lose this, but as long as I've got the card advantage, that's all I care about. I got a clear weather. Oh, my opponent's passed. So we need a 9 to win. Let's just play this and win. Letho. Let's go Letho. Been a while since I've seen him. Okay, my turn. Okay. I'm playing all of my heroes first because he can't do anything against my heroes and I can still scorch his other units even with heroes on the board. Yeah, like that was a waste. And I can still just keep going. I think I can win this round. It might be a little risky, but I think I can. Let's see what we've got in here. 4s, alright. I'm gonna use Yennefer and I'm gonna bring back a darkness. And they're clearing the weather. I'm gonna pick up this card. My opponent has passed, which means I just win the game. That's interesting from them. I guess they just had nothing. Shall we have a look? They had Scorches and Biting Frost, which they couldn't use. That's fantastic. And I win. See, that one was so much better than the last one. Okay, let's see what this butcher gives me. I got the achievement. It's Ceres. Okay. So I did it. I completed my Skellige deck. What I have to do now, which I will do on my stream, is I will do the Gwent tournament where you have to play with a Skellige deck. I would love to do that on here for you guys, but I know that my stream will kick off if I do that without them. So, I'm so sorry. I would say come and watch it, but at the time of posting this video, I will have already done it. So, I will include a link in the description to the YouTube video where I do this. It won't be ASMR, but if you care about Gwent, you can check it out. Thank you all so much for watching, and sweet dreams.